Oh, God. Nar. Well, okay. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Curly Views for Yous. This is Curly. If this is your first visit, please subscribe. I am trying to build a page because I've seen women like ALR using YouTube as a platform, and damn it, me, Curly, should be on the platform too. So help a small YouTuber out, feel free to add. You don't have to come back, but I hope you do. But if you don't, that's totally cool. Amberlynn loaded a video titled The Vlog, where my girlfriend breaks up with me and I start spiraling. This should be fun. All right, everybody, buckle in.
Hello, good morning, everybody. So today is January 25th. Welcome to a new vlog. I hope that you guys are doing well. So an update from me, I am doing okay. I still feel like my mental health is not the greatest. If you guys didn't watch my last vlog, I do have a consultation for someone who specializes in BPD and CPTSD, which is both.
So as most of you know, I do speed her up to 1.5, to be completely frank. I am going to keep her at normal speed because I did just start it at the 1.5, and I kind of want to see how this is in normal speed, because she just seems... well, I mean, I guess it's to be expected, but I want to point out her, deceitfulness, as we're going along.
Hello, good morning, everybody. So today is January 25th. Welcome to a new vlog. I hope that you guys are doing well. So an update from me, I am doing okay. I still feel like my mental health is not the greatest. If you guys didn't watch my last vlog.
So what I keep noticing is that she continues to look at herself in the viewfinder, and we know that she enjoys looking at herself while she's eating, So I wonder, does she look at herself in these spiraling times, like a negative time to her, even though her stuffing her fucking gullet is a negative time, but I digress. Does she look at herself during these times to, in my opinion, it's to kind of make sure that she feels like she's seeing what she's trying to convey. I don't believe she's actually feeling these feelings. I believe that she's feeling something else. But because she's so stunted and ridiculous and just a bad person, unfortunately, we're not going to see how a quote-unquote normal person could regulate these feelings. We're going to have to see somebody spiral.
I do have a consultation for someone who specializes in BPD and CP.
Now, I actually went back into my videos, and it was a month ago that she said that she has an appointment with a psychologist or psychiatrist. I forget what she said. I think she said psychiatrist, and she named it correctly rather than psychologist. But anyway, so that was a month ago. And then now she's saying that she has another consultation. I do remember some of the other reaction channels saying something about January 31st. Did she have an appointment set for January 31st that she let us know about? I don't really recall. So yeah, feel free to let me know that down in the comments.
PTSD, which is both things I suffer with. I've also been having a lot of anxiety and stuff, so they also are going to help with that. So my consultation...
Why is she coming on in her bra? Oh, God.
Isn't until the 31st. So we have about a week. I guess it's a 15-minute consultation just to see if
Right. And this is what I mentioned in my title for my thumbnail yesterday. She isn't even to the onboarding process. In order to see these people, you normally have an introduction, and that's your first appointment. You're not getting into things like medication or therapies or ways to help. They have to get to know you in at least, a 15-minute to 30-minute capacity. And then you got to make another appointment. That was at least my experience. Right now, I am riding, we're cruising. So I'm able to get in about my medications and things like that. If you are new, I am a newly diagnosed mid-30s millennial who I now recognize a lot of the habits that I developed and traits that I have are definitely signs of depression is where I started. And then my newest door we opened is for ADD. And I definitely do have it. With my ADD, I was really good at masking because, again, that depression and my CTPSD, because like I've mentioned before, I have 2 neglectful parents and essentially raised myself, with a combination of whatever, I could get, essentially. So with Amber, when she says that she's getting help, or when she says she journals, or when she's she doesn't do the actual work that the rest of us are doing. She doesn't get better. She doesn't, even a 0.25% better is better, even a breath towards better is better. There's nothing with Amberlynn. So that's kind of why you often hear me get pissed off at her, much like the ankle. This is a very like the ankle channel. I will curse this bitch out if I were in a room with her. So anyway, yeah, it's pretty annoying when she says that she's trying to get help or whatever, and she just doesn't. For somebody who is actively trying to do that. And on top of it as well, something that I've had to deal with the past month is if I want to be medicated for the ADD with with what is normally prescribed to help, it's coming at a pretty penny. It requires a monthly appointment. And then on top of that, I would have to pay for the prescription. And here in America, even though we pay for, healthcare and most either don't use it, I probably spent 15 years paying for healthcare that I never used. Wish I could recoup that now. That would be great. But anyway, yeah, it grinds my gears seeing this woman of privilege who is able to mindlessly take care of bills like that. It gets a little frustrating, but you know what? We're going to keep it going. I've already started to explore my other options, and I know that I can handle it. So we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, and then we're going to burn it the fuck down. All right, let's get to Amber's bullshit.
I guess it's like a 15-minute consultation just to see if like she's the type of therapist I need and I'm the type of patient that she sees, etc., etc. Also,
See, she just looked at herself there too. I think that Amberlynn is going to use that as an excuse to not seek help like she has before. Like, this isn't anything new. I have had to switch like providers. I'm the type of patient that, yes, if I'm not comfortable with a doctor, I definitely speak up, which everybody should. In my most recent, at least, mental health care with my therapist, I have had a couple therapists now, but I haven't locked one down for like life yet, which is it's fine with me now, just because, like I've mentioned, I'm only, a couple years into this whole movement for my life. And I really just, I wanted to get started. I jumped with like, both feet in. I was like, okay, so the way that I was taking care of things in my life, which unfortunately included, being social and, intoxicating things like alcohol, because that's how everybody else dealt with it. Well, I've finally accepted that I am indeed not like everybody else. I cannot drown myself in a bottle. I cannot, just go out and do illegal things to cope. I don't want to be in jail. I do not like doing unneeded paperwork and then paying fines. Like that's not something I ever wanted to do in my life, thankfully. But I did try. I did give it a try, and I don't regret it because, obviously I'm here. But it's ultimately time that I'm not going to get back and could have been used for better things, which, that's Vision 2020. So her seeing the therapist, I can definitely see her as somebody who's like, no, we're just not going to vibe. Instead of saying, okay, well, you are a professional. Please guide me. Where can we at least start? And then we'll go from there. ALR is not that type of person. She's the ridiculous type of person that we see on 600 Pound Life who thinks that once they get to Dr. Nalzardan, he's going to just take part of their stomach out and then it just all will be fine. And that's never the case. It's always something mental. It usually is. It's always something mental for folks that overeat. And ALR's had, her history. And unfortunately, the only way she seems to get it out to us is these outbursts and just general terrorism. Like, she's just, the people that have had her in their lives are just, they need therapy too, to be completely honest. But it's neither here nor there. Everybody needs therapy.
in this before, and people think I'm wearing a bra.
Oh, okay.
I'm not. It's actually a maxi dress. It's actually.
Do you see how she's covering her chest because she's got
brand
that
Barbie? I've had this for literally years, but no, we're not in a bra, folks. Okay.
Oh, I was gonna say, I'm surprised she's not pointing it out. I mean, I saw the scratch. I don't know if she's like a picker. I forget what that's called. I'm not sure. And she does have the animals too, so I would imagine since they aren't cared for, that their nails could be, vicious.
Guys, so I'm about to do something that I have not done in like 13 months. But the thing is, I did it a lot, my whole life, starting in high school. I am going to straighten my hair. Yes, I am. So this takes me a hot minute.
All right, so since she isn't getting, deep with us or anything, I am going to speed her up, guys.
And it's like, I know right now, like, I'm still in the 500.
I did have somebody ask in the comments if we could slow down. Let me show you, since I am recording now, let me show you how you would go about doing that at home. So if this is a little too fast for you, you can actually go to the gear in the upper right-hand corner, and there's an option titled playback speed. You see how mine is set at 1.5 times. If you click that, you can actually toggle to whatever speed you like. So if I'm too fast for you, which I should be at a 1, if I'm at a 1 for you and that's still too fast for you, you can actually hit the minus button and it takes you down by 100th of a time, which is great. So you can, listen to however fast or slow you need. Again, we're going to keep ALR at 1.5. I actually want to go 1.65, but, I'm trying to be conscientious of my viewers. All right, let's see what mental gymnastics we're going to do as we fry our hair.
It's being able to, like, stand while straightening my hair.
Anybody think she put a heat protectant on her hair? I would go with no.
Which is going to take me easily 45 minutes, maybe even longer. Like, being able to stand and do it when I used to have to, like, sit and do literally anything, even chopping a cucumber, it makes me proud. And change is possible. Like, it really, really is. Oh, you know what I should have done? A before and after of how my hair looks straightened and how straight. Like, already you can see the difference.
Amberlynn, you're literally recording yourself. I don't know, man. I've asked this before. Does anybody know her highest level of education? Did she actually graduate high school?
Straighten like that inner part, but I want to show you guys a before, and then I'm gonna show you guys an after. Okay, so this is before. There we go. Oh my god, I miss having my hair straight. So the reason why I stopped doing it, like, I have always straightened my hair and I've never had an issue. But then I started crimping my hair, and my hair, I was like losing it. It was becoming more fried. Like, it would just fall out. It was drastically thinning. And on top of that, like, I went through early menopause because I had a full hysterectomy. There was just a lot of things fighting against me. And it was that damn crimper. So I got rid of that. I've never had issues with straightening my hair, but I told myself,
what's really weird is that she goes off and lists the hysterectomy, but then she circles back around to, nope, it was the crimper. It was the crimper. I don't give a fuck what science says. I don't care what you're saying I'm deficient in, and you did a blood test. It was a fucking crimper. So strange.
I did not want to add heat to my hair for a full year, and I did it. I was successful for over a year, so I decided to just, take the plunge and see how my hair reacts.
That's why
it actually only took like 30.
That's why she said that 13 months bullshit.
And it didn't even take 45. So I'm actually going to glow in the dark bingo tonight with my mom and her little fiance type deal. And I do want to recommend the perfume. It's the Floral Marshmallow by Dossier. So I'm recommending this because I was
Dossier, baby.
I don't know, like a month ago, and I was walking in, and there was this girl, probably like 20,
God.
and this older gentleman with like a cane. And I was being seated, and as I walked by, the older guy was like, "Are you a YouTuber?" And I was like, "Yes." And that was like the end of it. So then I sat down. It was just like a couple tables behind them. And he was going to stand up. And the girl was like, "No, don't do it, don't do it." But he ended up doing it. It was like literally at like 3 a.m. He came up to me and said, "I have a fan. She's too shy to like come up to you. So she wants to know if you can get a picture." So we ended up getting a picture together. And she was honestly super sweet. And so was the guy that was with her. And then when I went to go sit down and then they went to go sit down, I heard her tell him, "Wow, she smelled really good and she was really nice." And I made sure to remember that moment. I thought it was super sweet. She didn't even know I could hear it. I made sure to remember that moment.
Oh my God, Amber. Amber, sweet, sweet child, Amber. I used to think, okay, now I'm not thinking I'm not. I used to think that I used to be that emotionally stunted. I genuinely thought that I was in that mindset as an adult of like, oh my God, they talked to me. Blah, blah. But like looking back on it, no, I wasn't. This woman is talking about people like, I can't. I don't even know what she's fucking talking about. I made sure to remember that moment. I mean, yeah, like I wouldn't say that. I would say that to myself, like, oh, that was really nice of them to say that. And like, oh, that made me feel good. But like beyond that, we got to keep it moving. ALR gets to come on YouTube and share a 3 fucking minute soliloquy about how somebody complimented her on her perfume. All right, let me see if I can do it. Okay. All right, ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so, and this is a true story. So I had a doctor's appointment and it was in the summertime. So, you have your legs out, arms out, all that jazz. I am definitely a lotioner. I keep your girl moisturized. That was something that I learned early. Very thankful for that as well. So I go into my appointment and the receptionist ladies, I'm signing in and they're like sniffing the air. And like, I start laughing because I know that it's me. And they're like, who smells like that? I was like, that's me. And all the girls started laughing. They're like, what are you wearing? Like, what are you wearing basically? And all it was is a simple lotion. Like I usually get unscented lotion. And then I add, like fragrance. I guess I add fragrance to it would be how it's explained. But there's an Etsy shop that I shop at and I'll buy the larger tubes rather than buying the scented, lotions. I'll scent my own lotion. Yes, that makes sense. So I'll buy their oils that they use in the lotion, and then I'll just, add it to my lotion at home, basically. And yeah, it does smell really good. It smells like vanilla and butterscotch. Oh, it's delicious. See, Amber? That was it. That was my story. That was it. Oh, and then I wrote down who the Etsy shop was for them, too, because I'm not a gatekeeper. I'm going to let you know. I guess I shouldn't compare myself to ALR because she's a fucking idiot.
What perfume was I wearing? It was the floral marshmallow. So 10 out of 10 recommend. She liked it too. Hours ago, and I forgot to update you guys. I had genuinely such a good time out. Met a subscriber. Hello. She was so sweet. We took a picture and she showed it to me. I'm telling you, my eyes looked like this because my stepdad was making me laugh. My mom has experienced multiple times me getting photos taken with fans. Oh, I hate saying fans. Subscribers. You guys always say I'm the biggest fan, so it's like, sorry. What I'm trying to say is my mom has experienced it a lot, but that's actually the first time my stepdad has experienced it from my remembrance. And he was just like giggling, and I started laughing. I was like, oh my god. I think it was like a shock to the system. It was really good music, really good time.
She just, it's a constant, and okay, share. Okay. I mean, this is a woman who's living in constant survival mode. Her with the constant paying attention to everybody else's feelings and everybody else's mannerisms. Unfortunately, that is, it's possible and probable that developed because, you know, she had experienced if she, you know, did the wrong thing, said the wrong thing. Like she's mentioned before, but who knows if it's true. But she mentioned that her father was really abusive to them and whatever. I'm sure her mom was, you know, in whatever way she was abusive, being, you know, a drug addict. And at least in my experience, I definitely would walk on eggshells. Like I usually can clock people's like how they're talking and how they're walking and how, you know, like it's been a trial for me to actually turn that off, because ultimately that hypervigilance, yes, I do like it, especially, you know, here in Trump's 2025 in the US where nobody likes women. I'm also a person of color. I got a double whammy against me. So I definitely have situational awareness, which I'd like to develop more actually. And yeah, that comes from being in these situations where even breathing wrong could get you, you know, the belt, even doing, you know, normal human things like coughing, you know, sneezing even, it's like you could get yelled at. So like those are the things that I'm like, that's when I start to like feel for Amberlynn, because I'm like, oh, okay, like I can recognize that. That's one of the things I can recognize within myself. But then she just didn't pick up on any of the morality that a regular human, you know, usually will have. And, you know, how, like they say, you know, racism is taught, you know, it's not inherited. It's taught to children because they don't usually see things like that way. I don't know. Like, I don't know. All the minor stuff is really, really, really fucking bad. It's disgusting. And yeah, she could definitely get in trouble for that shit. She should get in trouble for that shit. This is somebody who hasn't had any type of repercussion for her horrific action. Yeah. All right, let's keep going.
And fun laughs. None of us won, but it was still just like genuinely such a great time. So I'm actually currently trying to think of different type of content and series that I want to do with you guys. And so I've actually decided that I'm going to be doing a 10-day series where I am doing daily weigh-ins and I'm also eating 2,500 calories. So by the time you actually see this vlog, that's already happened. I want to separate that content into its own thing.
Hasn't she yelled at us before for thinking her channel is a weight loss channel? So like, why does she continue to just put all of her, you know, mind-blowing fucking blockbuster ideas out having to do with her weight?
Because it's like its own series. I still want to continue vlogging. So I'm going to be doing both. So I'm going to be having to like edit both, and it's going to get confusing for me while I'm editing, but I am okay with that. So by the time you guys see this vlog, that means you guys have already seen the series, because I didn't want to do series vlogs.
That's fucking weird.
Both. So I'm going to be having to like edit both, and it's going to get confusing for me while I'm editing, but I am okay with that. So by the time you guys see this vlog, that means you guys have already seen the series.
The head shake. I'm okay with that. Bitch, you are not okay.
Because I didn't want to do series vlog. I wanted to just upload the series in a row, and then I wanted to upload my actual like regular vlogging content.
With all the planners that this broad freaking has, some of them are cute. I'm going to admit that now, so I am a little bit jealous, okay? But with all of those planners that this broad has, she cannot come up with a way to schedule her videos in the way that she's like actually filming them, doing the vlog. What'd she say? Vlog, whatever mental gymnastics she's got us twisted in. It's like, why? What do you do?
So I think if anything, putting the dates probably confuse you guys even more. I'm not trying to confuse you guys. I'm just trying to really take my mind off of things that are causing me to like feel stressed, things that are causing my mental health to be worse, and things that don't make me feel good, and things that...
Right. You're trying to figure out for yourself how you can keep all your lies in order as you lie.
What make me feel good is filming. So if I can find 1,000,002 different reasons to film, I'm going to do it. Hello. It is the next day, January 26th. I was going to say welcome to a new vlog, but no, weird.
I got my heart broken. Oh, and then all that went to shit. Okay.
Continuing on from yesterday. So I actually just started my day one 10-day series, and I have a couple notes here in my cute Betsy Johnson journal. The journal, my dainty girly pop journal, I still have not decided what I want to do with.
Okay, so I don't like that journal.
I'm thinking like maybe doing something with you guys, maybe like some journaling prompts, because you guys know I love to journal. And I think it'd be really fun for all of us to maybe do like journal prompts together. I don't know, it's just an idea that I have. So I'm currently at the grocery store, and please tell me, what is this? I've never heard of this. I'm almost tempted to get one.
It's called Walmart. It's not the grocery store. It's called Walmart.
It's a
Walmart.
fruit pearl. It's fruit bites with pearls of frozen juice, orange and cream. Then they also have a strawberry and banana. If I get one though.
Why are you in the dessert aisle? Why are you even in that doorway?
It's definitely gonna be the orange and cream. I'm almost tempted. 80 calories for one? Why not? Let's try it. Okay, so I've been home for about an hour. Since the last time you talked to me, or I talked to you,
Yeah, let's see her in her real element.
brain's not working. Since the last time I talked to you guys, which I was in the grocery store, a lot has happened since then, and my brain is just not working. But my mom gave me my shot, my fourth semaglutide shot. Normally I film it, but I wasn't in the mood, so I promised a live stream tonight. I said that I was going to, and a lot of people are looking forward to it, so I have to stick to that. I'm gonna give myself about an hour, like, decompress, and I don't know. I just feel like defeated and lonely and confused.
I don't think Amberlynn knows how to take a deep breath. I also was watching, I think I was watching Shauna Steele. He does the My 600 Pound Lives, and you know I try to catch him every once in a while. He's hilarious. Well, he's funny, and he gives his take. He's another reaction channel, and I like him. I think he's funny. So on there, I don't even, maybe it wasn't anyway. You can become so obese that it starts to close off your vocal cords. Do you guys know that? Like your voice could change, and you can inhibit, you know, your breathing and stuff. Like, I didn't know that. I didn't even think of that. I was like, oh shit, yeah, your neck will grow, and yeah, it could close in. That's wild.
All right, you guys, so I tried to go live and then was overwhelmed with emotion and confusion. And I was being texted left and right, which was then proceeding to feed into my anxiety and my emotional state. So I sadly did have to end the live stream, but I did promise you guys that I will be live again in just a few hours. So I'm going to take this time to just
I was going to say, this looks very familiar. So, oh my God, we're so behind. This is so old. This is when she was going live with Jordy. I shouldn't say it that way, but when Jordy went live, then she came trailing after like a fucking weirdo.
Do things that are good for me. I am trying my very hardest to view my life currently in a way of like, okay, my cup is half full, not half empty. And
bitch.
That is the reason why.
You crushed your cup, bitch. You don't got a cup. You got that thing that the birds have where you can like, they can stuff fish underneath. Is it called a waddle? I think on chickens it's a waddle, or the rooster. Anyway, that thing. I'll try to insert a picture.
That I still chose to live stream, because a lot of people were like, well, with that poll you posted, a lot of people chose no. Well, in the way that I viewed it as a lot of people chose yes as well. So I kind of just want to like keep
somebody told her that
mind frame and like that headspace, and I'm going to go do something good for me. There's also a few things I need to do, and then I'm going to go back to live stream.
Not look at herself. She cannot not look at herself. Whether it be eating, that's why I always think this is like, it's ingenuous or disingenuous. Like, I don't think.
News, but to me, this is currently what I'm going through, and I'm still trying to vlog and this and that. So, it's been hours later, and I'm not going to do my series anymore. I mean, I want to do it, but like, I don't have the momentum. Like, genuinely, like, me and Tommy, we broke up today. I already talked about it in the live stream. I don't want to talk about it in the video. But just the hate, the level of it is a lot for one person, and I understand. And I don't want to talk about it since I talked about it in my live stream. So it was the last public live stream I've done. So if you want to go watch, you can go watch that. But
she still hasn't said that she's a feeder.
yes, she broke up with me, and now I am hurting beyond belief. So what I'm going to do is for the series, I don't know, I kind of just want to show you guys what it was going to be about. So
why?
I guess I'll put that at the end of this video because I already filmed it, etc., etc. And maybe I'm just going to do it in my private life. You know what I mean? Like off of YouTube. I don't know. I feel really like my brain is genuinely not working. Like, I feel all out of sorts, and I don't know. Hey guys, welcome to a new video / new series. So today is day 1 on January 26, 2025. So this is going to be a 10-day thing, so I'm not sure how many videos that's going to span out, but it's going to be simple. I'm going to be weighing myself daily for 10 days and counting calories on MyFitnessPal for 10 days. So the rules, I would like to specify those even before we start. Rule number 1 is...
Why is there even a fucking rule? Just do it. This is where she and I disconnect. I don't fucking understand why she just doesn't do these things.
My goal is to not eat over 2,500 calories. So when I join different apps and stuff, they always tell me to lose weight, eat like 3,000. Not gonna happen. I'm not gonna lose weight eating that much. I suffer with lipedema and lymphedema. On top of that, I have yo-yo diet.
According to Dr. Now, if she is 500 pounds now, that means she's eating 5,000 calories a day to maintain that. 5,000 calories to maintain. Her eating even 4,000 would have her losing weight. She's got to do this drastic fucking thing of cutting it in half when she knows she's not going to do that.
In my whole life, so my metabolism is literally so messed up. And I also had a full hysterectomy, which also messes with your metabolism. So my metabolic rate isn't as simple as let's put my height, my gender, and my weight to get my actual metabolic rate. It's a little more convoluted than that. So the reason why I chose 2,500 calories is because I don't want to set myself up for failure. This is just a
convoluted, kind of like your fucking brain, dude.
For me to get used to counting calories again. So anyways, back to the rules. I want to weigh daily. I want to film those things. I want to film every single thing I eat. Let you guys know how many calories I ate per meal. I also want to weigh in daily, not only for myself, but for the series. And I know this part might be controversial, but I want to create a no food limitation. So there's gonna be no limitations. So what that means is I'm allowed to eat whatever I want within my calories. This is going to prevent me from wanting to give up.
Nobody cares.
I know myself. When I tell myself I can't have something, it makes me want it even more. So I'm sure a lot of you are like, okay, what's the point of this? Number 1 is the accountability towards myself. This is for me, for myself. This is really just a video.
You don't have any accountability. That's the problem.
Diary. So I'm simply just making a diary for myself, but I'm making it public. This isn't for anyone but myself. And another reason why I'm doing this is because I want...
Oh my God. And then why would you post it? Why would you fucking post it? If you don't want people talking about it, why would you post it?
To be more aware of what I'm eating and how much I'm eating. There are so many times it'll be nighttime and I'll sit back and I'll be like, what did I eat today? And I literally do not remember. I've always been told it's a really good idea to keep a food journal. It helps you see how much you're eating and how frequently you're eating, because there's a lot of times where you eat and literally...
She's literally bought so many journals and called them food journals. What is... Again, her playbook is so simplistic and she earns so much fucking money over this asinine bullshit. Yikes.
Don't even realize it. My mom last night shared with me that her fiance made breakfast and one of the things was this sausage link, and my mom had her meal and it was just a little bit later she noticed that there was some extra sausage links in the pan and she was just about to take one and just eat it, and she wasn't even hungry, wasn't even thinking. You know how many times I probably do that? You know how many times the average person probably does that? You just see something there and you just want to plop it in your mouth? I don't know. I mean, me and my mom do it.
Hasn't she done that weight loss app Noom as well? I've done probably a year of Noom, and that's one of the basic things that they show you in the beginning.
But congrats to her. She was able to stop herself from doing that, because before she put it in her mouth, she was like, why am I doing this? I think by me counting calories and just being more...
No, you are not aware. That's the problem too. You are not aware. You will never be the person who's like, oh no, I shouldn't eat that because I want to be, I don't want to eat that much. No, you're like, ooh, shiny. And then you put it in your mouth. Just like a fucking kid.
Aware of how much I'm putting in my mouth will help me. Here's my weigh-in. Okay, you guys, so this is day 1 on January 26th. Alexa, what day is it?
Good afternoon, Amberlynn. It's Sunday, January 26th.
I was about to ask her what time it was because I usually do that. Okay.
Hello. Get ready.
All right, step on.
505.0 pounds.
505.0. I guess that's not a pretty bad start. 505, I think that is a pretty good number to start at. I think in these 10 days, my goal would be to lose 5 pounds, but if I lose 3, I will be happy with that. So now that I've done the introduction, we can get on to the series.
That is so, dude. If she is eating 5,000 calories a day to maintain 500, if she cuts those in half, like she said, 2,500, that would be more than 3 pounds in that 10-day period. I mean, with her weight, she should be able to drop more than that because she is so heavy. I think it's, to maintain weight loss, it's healthiest, I've read, to lose between 0.5 pound up to 2 pounds a week for a regular person who's less, half of Amber. This is...
Here's what I ate today. So I went out to eat with my mom, and to make things easier, I put how many chips I wanted on a little small plate, so 197 calories. And then I had Diet Coke, 0 calories. And then I got pozole, and I do like to get a side of rice. But unfortunately, I took a bite of the rice and did not like it, so I had none of that. But I did have a ton of the veggies from the pozole because I just added all of that in there. There was tons left over. It was so good. It's so filling. So I gave the rest to my mom.
What is this? What is this thumbs up fucking bullshit? Bitch, if you ever show me... Oh, no, she's not going to show it again because she is no longer doing this. She's only showing us what she was planning on doing, but she's now not going to do. Got it.
You guys, I'm an actual mess. Somehow I managed to make dinner, and I did count calories on it. And I know I said I'm not going to do my 10 days on here, but it doesn't mean I can't do it in my real life. I still need to
We'll see.
stick to bettering myself, but I can't let myself like spiral because I'm spiraling. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Mentally, I am absolutely without a doubt spiraling.
Go get a buzz
really
ball.
Just want to end this vlog. I want to
Go get a buzz ball and tell us about it.
end this day. I want to wake up and I wish this was a nightmare. I wish that when I wake
Tell us everything. Get drunk and tell us everything.
up, I could just be like, wow, that was a fucking shitty nightmare. But that's not gonna be the case. I'm gonna wake up and have to relive this pain all over again.
Oh
And
my God.
I'm genuinely not looking forward to it. But just for the sake of like continuity, or for people wondering, here are the calories
She's the loveliest love I've ever loved. Shut the fuck up.
that I did eat today. So 1,280, because literally I feel like I can't eat. My heart is just like broken.
I'm on MyFitnessPal. You think Amber would add me?
And it's like, it was more so like me cooking dinner was just like forcing myself to do something productive. It wasn't even really like about the eating aspect of it, but I made just like lean beef with some elbow noodles. I don't even know. No, this is not buzzball in the fridge. This is just, oh my God, I'm trying to get you guys right here. Okay. This
Why
is
is
just,
she on a fucking
oh my gosh,
tripod?
you're still falling. Stop falling from me. This is not buzzball in. This is accountability Lynn. And I want to show you guys what I made.
Oh my
It's literally
God.
just like a lean beef, elbow noodle, Parmesan situation type deal. So I have that left over and I have this. So that's what it is. Okay. Accountability over. Doesn't really matter. I just want to go. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to sleep. And I'll see you guys when I see you, I guess. Bye.
That's literally how she is. Accountability over.
Hello, good morning, everybody.
She's bonkers, guys. She is bonkers. All right, well, let's head into Jordy's chat. He should be coming on within the hour. I'm going to try to get this up before then. And yeah, all right, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.